Heads are being controlled by those statues. If we destroy them, we can break his control over them.
The horror!
SpongeBob, you've got enough Goofy Goober tokens for me to teach you a new ability.
Good, because we couldn't go back to get any more. Well, we could.
do.
Well, you do
Yes,
now.
you have the power of music.
Don't you mean the power of rock? Look at that. Look at that guitar.
257.5 watts of ear-splitting metal!
I feel like that would make sense if I understood music much.
The power of
Music!
You can steer the sonic wave right to where you want it to hit.
We did it, Mindy!
Does that
We
sound
went to
familiar?
the city and got Neptune's crown!
Yeah, she was there for that.
SpongeBob,
She's here for that.
I knew you could do it. But my father is already at the Krusty Krab.
And now you're not using the Roman numeral 2.
Oh no! There are bucket heads everywhere! How?
I
Oh,
found out
I thought it was
Plankton
done.
is controlling the bucket heads using those giant statues. If we
Sound
destroy them,
familiar?
we can control.
Let's get it on!
Except, actually, should we do this level yet?
Look at this place!
Huh?
My pineapple's still okay!
You know what? I don't know if we'll... Hold on. I don't think we'll really get a good chance to backtrack after this. So let's go ahead and start backtracking, starting at Up Chocolate Creek. Oh, the memories. I hope we start as SpongeBob. Otherwise, this is going to be a nuisance. Ooh. Well, actually, not really. Because we can just go to the Sonic Wave Guitar Challenge. If you saw that before, I just kind of zoomed ahead. Because, you know, didn't want to spoil it. Because I might just accidentally tell you the name of it anyway. But now that we have SpongeBob's final ability, I don't think it's really necessary. So, really, I think that's the only way you can actually get Patrick up there, actually, now that I think about it. But it makes much more sense if we hey, SpongeBob actually does have his costume? I didn't actually know that. Okay, my complaint about before is unwarranted then. That's cool. And let's do this challenge. Fly the Sonic Wave through all the rings. The Sonic Wave will be launched automatically when the challenge begins. Are you ready to take the challenge? Yes. Let's do this. It's my favorite thing. Woo! Does this look familiar? This is pretty much just... What was it? The bubble missile? That sounds just, like, uncreative enough for bubble powers to be it. But this is pretty much the guided bubble rocket. Well... Yes. So it doesn't... Well, I guess this kind of is starting automatically. This is probably one of my least favorite kinds of missions. And I'm really afraid that one of these is going to have the same problem that the slide down to wherever it was, the one slide with the clamshell. I fear that it's going to yield similar results to that, but let's hope not. And we get this beautiful music again, except with the wailing guitar, the buttons were gone. There were buttons over there, and they were gone there. Oh gosh. Could I just hit that right now? Probably not. Because, considering the fact that it wasn't there before, you could probably guess that's what we're going for. It is really neat to see the level in different light, I guess, I will admit. Dude, that was an awesome jig SpongeBob just did. And yes, there is a reason why I fear that so much. For soon. For soon. Can I just, like, cheese my way over there? Dude, yes, shortcut! Sweet! Because this is where we need... Oh yeah, the tiny fodders. Or foggers, I think they were called. That's what that does, in case you couldn't guess from the name. And what we want to do... That, okay, I thought maybe, like, might just zoom in on that when the target showed up. But apparently not. Oh. So, that didn't work, apparently. That wasn't supposed to happen. Didn't it say that you have to have the... Okay, that's not what I like. Oh, okay, hold on. Okay, that didn't work. That did not work in the slightest. Okay. That also didn't work. Let's try that out. Let's try this out again. Okay, I got one. I might not actually be able to do this one yet. I might regret the fact that I used up the, that point on Spongebob. Yep, I think I'm regretting it. Well, let's just... I already saw that extra, so we'll just turn it off, I suppose. Did it actually? Yeah, it did, okay. I guess we'll wait until I can upgrade it. Well, now I kind of wish that I hadn't started this. But now let's go to throwing the fruit electric. We also missed a extra here, but we could not get that until now. So, you could probably guess what this is. You probably could have guessed it before now, but we need to throw the fruit. The fruit. We need to flow the fruit. This is what we must do. And this is... Oh, man, I forgot how slow this area is. But I believe this is the challenge you can't really do if you upgrade... Oh, gosh. Patrick's throwing ability. So, please keep that in mind. Leave it as much easier. Hey, look at that, you guys. What does that look like? Not that. That shiny... That bright thing. I believe we want to get... Oh, okay, that simplifies things. Just hop on over here, and there's the extra that we missed. I really hope I can get over here. Nope. Let's just die. I like how they don't even let Patrick bounce up. It's just, nope, you die now, because you landed in lava, you fool. You should have known that lava would kill you, so we won't have any mercy. I am not seeing any manliness points that will allow me to upgrade the Sonic Wave guitar right now, so... Again, I'm assuming... Oh, gosh. Okay, bad. I shouldn't have done that. But... I don't know if we'll actually be able to get to that... okay, let's not have the fruit get electrocuted, because that makes sense. But, that might not get done in this episode. There. That was... I kind of wish I had actually realized that, because then I probably wouldn't have started this. But now I've started this already, I can't stop it. As much as I would like to just wait now, I committed. I would like to grab this, thank you. There we go. And now I'm definitely not upgrading Patrick's throwing fruit ability, especially since I honestly don't remember if, Patrick is really used after... If Patrick is really used all that much anymore, to be quite honest. I think those were pretty much his last levels. Like, we've already... His boss fight with Dennis, like, the first boss fight against Dennis, and then the whatever was after that. What was that? Or before that. Oh, gosh. Whew. The Shell City Dead Ahead one. Okay, yeah, let's not fail at that. That was so much easier than I remember it being, actually. I remember that being very difficult. I was wrong. Let's just wait for that thing that looks like it might have frozen to be done. And all we have is a music thing. Or sound effect thing. But, Sonic Wave Guitar Challenge. This is where things get a little bit harder, if I remember right. So let's just stretch it out. Because, you know, you have to be very limber. Especially in the shoulder area for games. Especially in the legs. You gotta have very, very stretched out legs. So, let's see if I'm right. Yeah, SpongeBob is still a screaming maniac. Cool. Consistency. Ready to take on this challenge. Patrick is still very... Patrick. Yes, Patrick is very scared to be in this SpongeBob costume. But... SpongeBob has stage fright with the water that was in front of him. Why is there so much water in the Thug Tug? And then there's the random lava in, like, the brewery area, or whatever you would call it. And then there's the random disco area. Like, here's the lava, and then there's the disco. Oh gosh, I can see why this might be a tiny bit difficult. I think this is actually why I found it difficult, if I remember right. Because, okay, I thought you had to, like, pull up there, but apparently you just had to... There we go. Oh gosh. See, it would be... I think this would work out a lot better if you could see the 2 next ones. Like, the next... Oh, okay. That's another thing to watch out for, by the way. But if you could see the 2 next ones you have to hit, like this one and the one after it, I think that would do wonders for this challenge. Especially what I believe is the final one. Which, heck, might even get its own episode. I don't know. I'm scared for it either way. We'll just have to see. I wonder if I could hit that button with this. I don't know if I've ever tried the buttons, including in Battle for Bikini Bottom, the buttons where you could only hit them with the like ground pound moves, which Sandy didn't have. I remember, so that kind of like in the lighthouse thing where you had to be SpongeBob so you could ground pound, so you could ground pound the button, or bubble bash, I guess, bubble bash the button, so that then you could go into the lighthouse, which I thought was always kind of neat. But I wonder if you could use this ability to hit those. I'm not going to try, like, those switches, or buttons, I guess they'd be considered nowadays. I'm not going to try it, because then I would have to start this challenge all over again. So, and if this turned better, you could probably go down into the disco area, actually. And I don't know why this is making me be so stressed with the red blinking things, but it is. My goodness, how far away is this thing? It's almost like it wants me to go all the way through the level or something. Weird. Speaking of all the way through the level, kablamo, you win. And Patrick, I'm having problems with that apparently. SpongeBob, look at SpongeBob's, like, he's not happy about this development. Actually, I bet you could do the final part of this level with SpongeBob. I bet you could totally do that. Rock slide, that's what it's called. Oh wow, there's a bunch here. Actually, I could have done these two, and I missed a ton of the treasure chests. Wow. Apparently I did bad. And here I thought it would be Shell City Dead Ahead that I had troubles with. I think I got all the treasure chests on that, actually. I know where 2 of the ones I missed in this level are. And I wouldn't be surprised if one is in Swinging Starfish. But after that, I don't know where it would be. I legitimately don't. Now we got Patrick. That was not the right button. I think that was what the button was in Battle for Bikini Bottom, wasn't it? That was beautiful. Or was that still the was that still the R button? Where is it? Where is it? There it is. Beautiful. Yeah. Yeah. Let's just... No. No, I'm not going back there. No. No. Not doing that. You know, normally in Collectathon episodes, this is like a ripe chance for me to cut out stuff. But with, like, me being able to just teleport right to the missions, I wonder how much I'll actually be able to cut out here. I would assume not much. Also, I'm pretty sure all of the challenges here that we didn't do, they're all Patrick related. I believe if we just set that there, it won't break, and it'll basically be like a time bomb type of thing. If I could be so bold as to make that comparison. Let's get these manliness points. Come on. I was wrong. And that darkness scared me, admittedly, but it was nothing. Let's be smart and head over here. Why does it look like there's stuff over here? Is there a secret here? No. It's just weird. Actually, isn't that where one of the places you could go with the bouncy thingies? That wasn't right. But where you had to spin the propeller things and go to the and bounce off the bounce pad things on them, I guess. Yeah. Interesting. And in hindsight, apparently I should have saved a upgrade point because I'm not... This isn't... Freezy Fruits are totally just smaller versions of the floating block challenge things. I just noticed that. And considering the fact that Battle for Bikini Bottom came first, I'm pretty sure they were inspired, like, the platforms were inspired by that. Or maybe it's just coincidental, I don't know. Isn't this floating block challenge? Would I be correct in assuming that there are more floating block challenges than there are Spongebob arenas? Granted, we do still have another platforming level. At least one more. So, I could be proven wrong there. But I think so far we've seen more floating block challenges in comparison. Also, those spikes on there are totally doing a lot. Bad. Those, on the other hand, are not. They're totally useless. And I believe this is where we should have been introduced to these bouncing blocks. Because they weren't before now. And we have so much more generous. Well, I haven't seen how long this level is, so maybe generous won't be the right word. But so much larger of a time limit here. That didn't let me move at all, so that was totally worthless. Oh gosh, camera. Whee! I'm pretty sure... Oh, apparently I didn't hit a checkpoint. Okay. Oh, but it's still gonna make my time? It's still gonna not let my time start over, apparently? Huh. That's not useful. Why would they... That's not useful. And I almost... Oh gosh, I was distracted, so I almost just died. Speaking of dying. Speaking of just dying. Bye. Never mind what I said earlier. I might get a chance to speed up and cut out stuff. Just... I might get that chance yet. There's a checkpoint. Could have used that earlier. What's that? Okay. I'm pretty sure there's a treasure chest in this area. Extra, if you want to get technical. So, I'm continuously on the lookout for one of those. I have not seen one yet. Hopefully there's not one, like, attached, I suppose you could say. That didn't help. Like, I'm hoping there's not one... I'm assuming you guys have noticed for a lot of the manliness points, they can be attached pretty much to one side of the block so that they will spin... Ow. I tried to double jump, but apparently it didn't want me to. But they will spin with one side of the... Oh, no, never mind. They'll spin with one side of the block, so it's pretty much, like, attached to that side. That was worrying. That was also worrying. That was... apparently possible to not... Okay. At least I got the treasure, so now I don't have to go over there ever again. Hopefully I have enough time to make this... Oh gosh. Otherwise we might get to use some of those speed-upping skills that I mentioned earlier. Well, I never mentioned any skills, but I mentioned that I could do it. And that is a fact. I can definitely speed things up. I can speed this up right now if you wanted, but I don't think I need to because I'm pretty sure it's already being sped up. Well, okay, probably not at this point because now I'm actually getting somewhere. Checkpoint, baby. And I'm pretty sure those make a down arrow. Gonna chance it. I found that funnier than I probably should have, but I still found it funny. And I did it, by the way. Now we can actually do the swinging starfish thing. I actually held off on doing it because I wanted to have the last challenge that we did be like a platforming. Well, we just did platforming. But like a legitimate challenge that wasn't in a separate area. But I forgot that there's a whole nother level next. So... I doubt this will be split up into multiple parts, so maybe I'll speed up those loading screens. I want to be Patrick. There we go. Yeah, I completely forgot about the swinging starfish mission. I completely forgot about that. There we go. X button wasn't right. Good thing X button wasn't how you ground pound, because I just accidentally hit it. Woo! Let's be cruel to these poor TVs. It's a lot more cruel if they were like the Tikis, but they're not. I was actually trying to look out to see if there's another cavern type thing. Okay, that works too. You know what they say? I like living on the edge. Oh, okay. I could just be. Oh, I'm still up here. That was interesting. It still doesn't really help. Let's just cut the corners, baby. Pretend this is a time mission. I'm not gonna risk it, but I wonder if I can do that. Okay, now let's actually get over there. And I think I actually only have one challenge that I need to do for the next area. Gotta stretch out again, sorry. Yep. Actually, this should be the last one we ever need to backtrack for. And it's the Sonic Wave Guitar Challenge, everyone. Get excited. Because this was one of two things that I was fearing. The other one that I feared, I had right to fear. I wasn't fearing just the missions. I was fearing the whole level. I wasn't right to fear the whole level for either this or the rock slide, I think it was. But I think I have right to fear this mission. Here we go, everyone. Are you ready, kids? Set. Go. This, I think, is widely considered to be one of the worst challenges in the game. For a couple reasons. One, like I said, it doesn't help that you don't really know where the next one is going to be unless you have experience. Like, I couldn't have known that that was going to slant up like that. Besides, well, I mean, there was a wall there, so it was a good bet. But without prior experience. And it has been a while since I've done this challenge, by the way. So, I think, actually, thinking about it, I think eating that toast... Oh, no, I think I haven't gotten the last treasure chest, but I think I just remembered how to get it. Oh, boy. And I think the only way I'm going to be able to get it is during this challenge. Ooh, boy. Oh, gosh. Okay. There's one of the problems. They be surfacing, everyone. They be surfacing. Oh, gosh. Okay. Have I mentioned how scary this challenge is? I know I've beaten it. It took me a while, but I've beaten this. That was interesting. I have beaten this. Also, we seem to be going in very large circles right now. Are we actually going to, like... No! Ah. Dang it. That's not a problem, is this one's long. This is a long, long challenge. Even if you do it perfectly, it's still going to take you a while. So that adds to the annoyance for sure. Not to mention, I do believe, like I said, I remembered how to get the last treasure chest, because I don't think I've gotten all of them. In fact, let's see if my hunch is correct. Maybe not. Okay. I was wrong. I wonder if I can pause in the middle of this. I doubt it, and I'm not going to risk it. But I'm going to want to turn here. Turn. Don't hit anything if you can help it. No! Ah, phooey. That was almost the beginning of the area, wasn't it? That toilet is a national landmark at this level, and what? Okay, that was interesting. Apparently I can't move. But, well, I could, but you know what I mean. Gotta head up here. Almost hit... Ah, I did hit the robot, dang it! Oh, and there's the toilet again. Once again, a beautiful landmark of our times. Here's where I want to turn left. Because I remember that giving me problems before. Okay, and now there's that. So I want to go over here. Now where? Now where? Over here. Where am I going? Where do I go now? What do I do? What's happening? I knew I'd have to go to the left. And now I'm going to have to go to the right through here. Going here. Is the target in this area? I think it would probably have to be. No! No! Dang it! Well, let's do that again. Joy. Oh gosh. Oh golly. Oh golly. Oh man. Whew. No, dang it. And now I know to do that. And do that. Oh gosh, and I almost messed that up. I almost turned sharply left too much. Okay. This is unfamiliar territory pretty much. I go left now. At least that one's a far way off, so you can kind of see it a while in advance. But overall, like, this one's more just mean than anything. It's difficult until you really know what you're doing, yes. But most of its difficulty just comes from jerkiness. Like, jerkiness. Why did that make a noise? Did that go up? Yep, I knew it. I wasn't done yet. So, the target is right next to you this entire time, but SpongeBob just has to rock all around this place. He just has to bring that much joy to all of this garbage. All of this beautiful... And those robot things. Actually, I don't think they're robots. They're like manned robots. Like, would those be considered mechs? I think so. So let's go with mechs. Floating mechs. Most of the other people just have bucket helmets, so I guess they're technically people. But they're also people that are already, like, controlled by Plankton. Like, why was Plankton advertising his, like, military regime when everyone was already in control by him, except for SpongeBob and Patrick? Like, I don't, like, what was it, like, Plankton is spreading his evil propaganda through television? Something like that? How can you spread propaganda to people that already, like, acknowledge it and, like, live by it, pretty much? And you can't really spread it to SpongeBob and Patrick because they already know about it and they're already going against it. So why spread propaganda when you could just, like, kill them? Like, I don't know how you'd kill someone with a TV except maybe, like, the screen glass, but there are probably ways. Mind control is that. Mind control works. Well, I don't know if mind control works per se. I've never personally seen it work, but I've never seen, like, mind control in real life either, so in fiction it seems to work a lot. So fiction has never lied to me before. That's why it's called fiction. It's real. I can't believe that actually registered. And see, now even for that I'm getting less panicky. Even though I did a terrible job of maneuvering there, I'm surprised I didn't miss any of those. Going through here again. Let's see if I can panic coherently enough. That's pretty much what all... This has terrible handling. But that's pretty much what all of this boils down to. Can you panic well enough? Like, coherently enough, I think was my exact phrasing. How good are you at controlling your panic? That seems like an oxymoron now that I think about it. But, we're done! That actually went a lot better than I thought it would go, if I'm being blunt. And that's saying something because that went horribly. But I think with that, that's all of the backtracking except for that one that I didn't realize I needed to have an upgrade point for. So we'll do that later. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and have a good day.